Hello, good morning, and welcome to another stream of EU4. As the Golden Horde, we're trying to convert the whole world to a single culture. Okay, I have a couple of hours this morning, unexpectedly, so I'm gonna stream. We're still at Ming, waiting for the overextension to go away. Soon the age of absolutism will be in the age of absolutism. My hope is that I can go from 0 absolutism to 1 to 80 the moment that age starts. And still conquer at the speed that I've been conquering. Probably slightly faster, but more or less the same speed that I've been conquering, because I won't be allowed to go above 100 overextension, 100%. During the absolutism age, and during this age I've been several times above 200 overextension, and I've been enjoying these religious wars idea, age ability, whatever you want to call it. So Great Britain has rivaled Denmark and Lithuania. Lithuania has rivaled Denmark and Great Britain. So it's safe to say, I think, that these guys won't be allying they won't be allying, at least not anytime soon. Building a courthouse in a province that has 0 unrest, 0 local autonomy. Stupid events. Now, yeah, and I've been even more stupid than the event. If there's that event's target specifically province that's being converted, if we cancel the one that the game is targeting, it goes to the next one. There's no missionary working, the event does nothing, but I have so much stuff to convert that it wouldn't matter if one of those provinces was affected. Just missionary time lost. Hello, Razvanian. Welcome. Good morning. Oh, looks like I didn't grab the dude over there. These dudes didn't kill him. This is still going. I don't want to start another war. We're so close to the age of absolutism. I won't start another war until at least. Well, I may start an easy war, very quick one, like over here in the New World. If we have the CB, we do. Oh, fudge. Again, this tribe can't be above 70. The tribes can't be ever above 70 because of the dreadful events. They can't be. This is... How the hell can I recover from these? This is gonna make raising useless for a while. If I had just a handful of states, like I wanted to do a while ago, I would just laugh at this. As it stands, I'm gonna have to kill a shit ton of dudes, or lose the raising ability for a very long time. Yeah, the tribes can never be above 70. Just like regular tribes, regular estates. If I pick this one, well, the tribes will gain loyalty. I may be able to remove some stuff, but it's gonna be terrible, very difficult. It's suicidal, really. If I do that, it's suicidal. Because the tribes have so many provinces under their control that the only way to keep them under control, prevent them from taking over, is by killing hundreds of thousands of probably hundreds of thousands of tribesmen. Which is something that I might just do, just to get rid of this nuisance once and for all. God, man, this is something I didn't want to do now. Fucking annoying way to start a stream. This is, I just wanted, if you have been following these for some time, when I finally formed a Golden Horde, I just wanted to keep a handful of states. Since then, I was forced to create more states for this reason or that reason, especially related with the institutions. It's way easier to control them if they don't hold any freaking land. If we don't have any states, if we don't have any states, they can't demand it. They control everything with exception of what? 1, 2, 4 provinces. Is this enough to come back from -9 loyalty? I don't think it is. So they lose. Yeah, it's -9. I need to come back from -9. Wait, they have 47 loyalty. So it's come back from -8. I don't think it's enough. I'm gonna have to kill some tribesmen, because if I give this to them, it's gonna just give them 0.7 loyalty. .7. This one, it's gonna give it even less. Give them even less. Oh, it's 0.72, 1.4. This will give them 1.3, so that's 2.7. That's basically it. .734, round 4. You can make another state. Can make another state. Pick one big. Maybe I can grab another for loyalty. Then I would still have to wait a whole year. With the tribes disloyal, which would probably mean a rebellion. Because all these provinces would have +5 unrest. I'm gonna have to fight him, either I want it or not. Another thing that might work is just to make more states. I can only make another one. I'm gonna go with this one. Get rid of all the freaking states. I'm above the force limit. I'm below the force limit by quite a lot. I hope it will be enough. What a fucking shitty way to start a stream, really. Killing rebels by the hundreds of thousands. I don't see another way. If I go with this one, I'm gonna lose the raising ability for probably around at least a whole year, and during that whole year, since I'm way overextended, all of these will have unrest plus 5 unrest, and the tribes are gonna spawn. Even if I kill them, the tribes are still probably going to spawn, because I probably won't be able to move fast enough. Just an note to self: never put the tribes above 70 influence, ever. Too freaking annoying. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. So I'm cutting the... I'm gonna get rid of the tribes for good. And the states, getting rid of them for good. It's a good thing that I was thinking about chilling for a while, because the age of absolutism will soon be upon us. So bad. Getting tribes again. Yep, again. If I go with this one, it's gonna put them at... Did I... What? Wasn't this showing 75 a while ago? Did I misread it? Or this just updated? Okay, looks like the UI was lying again, and this was not as bad as I thought it was, thankfully. So we can afford to click these, and this was showing 75%, unless I'm crazy. This was showing 75% a while ago. Something changed while I was doing this, and now it's showing me the real values. Thankfully. So I don't have to do that. Okay, whatever. Let's ditch the mercenaries, ditch the cannons. They're ditched. Split them up, send them back. Thankfully, I'm not forced to do that. Over something. This is in Germany, or I think, or Poland. Wow, this is... I guess I should be thankful. This game, this event is not spawning the rebels in islands, so I'm thankful for that. And actually, the event can't even be trusted because rebels spawned elsewhere. At least they didn't spawn in Perm. So let's take this opportunity to remove stuff from the tribes. Mr. Gongon is saying, you're not crazy, they were at 75%, but an event ended during those 3 days. Okay, thanks Mr. Gongon. Wow, we've engaged these guys with the 20 stack and they've survived. These were 3 regiments, if memory serves, well, 4. I bet they're coming over here. So let's send a welcoming party their way. Okay, let's just do these and forget about it. Come back. Come back. Come back. Good luck with the hunting. Good hunting. So I'm waiting for the age of absolutism, basically. I'm gonna wait until to start another big war. I guess I could start, like I said before, a war with these small dudes. Again, some nonsense. 7 stack trying to siege down a fort that requires 9 regiments. And they get stuck there forever while not achieving nothing. So I guess I'm gonna have to attack Taxacal first. Did they die? Yeah, probably. Hello, Inside Toast, good morning. Yay, we can declare another war. Hooray! Let's grab a 2 siege dude. I have a stuck in suppression. It's not this one. Go back. This guy is the appropriate name and all. Fuck you, rebels. I still haven't decided what to do with the fleet. Since I have the means over here to go attack Brunei, I probably should do it before going to beat up Denmark. That's why I was assessing if they could ally the English or not. Zero. This is a complete waste. Putting them, putting the guy over there. So let's recall the dude in the English channel, and whenever we're overextended, the guy doesn't do shit. So let's collect over here. Whatever, it doesn't matter at this point. Marco is slacking, says, and Santos. Believe me, when it's time to go, when I focus my attention to them, they won't last long. Just see how Ming is doing, and I focus my attention to them, just like 17 years ago or something along those lines. Yep, it was like 17 years ago, give or take. And they're about to become even smaller. Oh, screw it, let's go. Over there, they're annoying me. Their stupidity annoys me. Yay, the transports were intercepted. Big deal. It was like the path is clear. I see no ships from Ming. But of course the derps. We're probably derping over here or something. Yay for Ming. I'm not kidding. When I said the AI stupidity annoys me, I'm not kidding. That's why I usually don't have vassals, because they're way too stupid and they annoy me big time with their stupidity. Just look at Caraman that had religious ideas for almost a whole century, and only very near the end managed to finish the conversions of a couple of dozens of provinces. Hello, new person. Good morning. Looks like Ternate colonized the Philippines. Yeah, I've noticed it too. Allied with Makassar. There, you're happy? Ming. Was it worth it? Did you learn something? Of course not. It was not worth it, and they never learn. It was some. I would love to see some kind of an AI that could improve with whenever it does something that doesn't really work, like playing against itself or against the community or whatever, or at least against itself, and seeing what works and what doesn't work, and gradually make improvements. There are already some instances of AIs like that in games. So it would give us like a multiplayer feel, or better, even better. At some point it would be even better, but we could play it whenever we wanted it and not be constrained by schedules. That's why I mostly only play single player, because I can play it whenever I want it. Doesn't matter if player A, B, C, or D can't play at the time that I want to play, because, well, it's an AI. It's a single player. Okay, I'm not very focused. I want this to end before I take another chunk of overextension, and all of these needs to go down to 0. Or just increase the local autonomy in a gold province, but at this point I don't give a damn. I only care with not fighting zombies. Probably, yeah, I should have waited. Screw it. I thought I already was at 0 overextension. Okay, let's make sure we grab these before the next peace treaty. Okay, we have Brazil on the map. Brazilian gold. One of our colonizations just spawned in Brazil. Sweet. Let's cancel that. I'm sending a stack there, anti. Indeed. No need. So everything's gonna go to 0. You should wait. These guys are still above 100%, and I just fucked up hard. I had the CB against these dudes and I've wasted it. Now I'm dependent on my useless vassals, colonial nation, to fabricate a claim. I instantly gained the CB when I took these provinces, I think. Sometimes that happens. Now I lost the CB and if I want to declare war, it's gonna have to be an LCB war. Okay, whatever, let's collect over here. Probably would have been better to collect there, but I'm not sure if it's also affected by the overextension as much as the English channel. Could you please end this? Oh, they've ended it. Sweet. I wonder if you can transfer somewhere else that might be profitable. Probably not. Okay, we can expect lots of rebels over here, so let's move the stacks. There. Could you please fabricate a bloody claim on one of these dudes? English Mexico or Golden Horn Mexico, whatever you're called. Hello, egg train. Okay, looks like we have unrest in Oman. I hope I can get rid of it by increasing the local autonomy, and apparently I can. Swell. There we go. Goodbye, rebel factions. So with an extra 10% efficiency, admin efficiency, let's see how much stuff we can take. Okay, let's bite the bullet and get rid of that. Yeah, most likely I will cap. So with that in mind, let's develop a bit. We have global trade in this province, so let's find a province where it's taking lots of time for the institutions to spread and develop it. Yeah, screw it, I don't give a damn about military points. That's enough for now. Let's do some more culture conversions. Maybe take this deck, whatever. Still only whatever, let's get rid of that. Now that you're accidentally your vassal, what are you planning to do with Totomnak? Just end vassalization? I don't know, maybe I'll just annex him after improving relations. If I can do that. It's gonna take forever and 1 day, so I'll probably just cancel the vassalization and then kill them. I don't know. Alright, there's room for more overextension. Let's take their only fort. If vassals were any good at doing culture conversion, they would have much more use and under these campaign circumstances. But they can't convert, and basically I don't think they can culture convert, so I have no use for them. So Bengal is down to 4 provinces. Take that, Bengal. Awesome. The Livonian Order and Novgorod have been taking care of the occupied provinces. Okay, I hope everything's raised. They're gonna spawn, the rebels, so a 200 overextension. Well, with some luck they might not spawn. But I need to be lucky. Anyway, I'm waiting, like I said before, for the next age before I declare another war. We're finally making some money, a good amount of money from trade. I think it's the first time we hit near 200. Near 200 ducats from trade. These guys are gonna turn into rebels. November of 1608. Here I am, dependent on the stupid colonial nations for SCB. Lovely. Speed 4, nothing's going on. Next idea group is gonna be an idea. The next admin tech is gonna be an idea group. It's gonna give us another idea group. Ming just embraced the institution, which reminds me, let's check the progress. Inside our country. %. Like I said plenty of times, I'm not taking up in military because that reduces the raising efficiency. I'm gonna avoid taking up in military for as long as I can. Again, I should convert in Europe, but the bloody religious centers are a menace for whatever I convert here. So we have minus 2.3 with with plus 3 stability. We'll have minus 1.3 with the edict. That's minus 0.3, and with the advisor, the inquisitor, that's 1.7 missionary strength. I guess I'm gonna do that as soon as I'm not above 100 overextension. Screwed. Come on, don't spawn. I guess I was rather unlucky over here. Lots of coin flips that went the wrong way. Yet another one. Yanzu. Think something. What is the other one? Tingzu. These names are very weird for me. From a Portuguese perspective. Isn't Ming far behind in meal tank? You could take those rebels, no problem. Yeah, it's not about the problem. I mean, even if like 1 million rebels spawned in my country, I could take them. No, there wouldn't be any issue, any problem. It's just I don't like it. It's tedious. It's not fun. Just a waste of my time. So I would rather do this than to fight the rebels in Signpost. At some point in the early game, sometimes it's a question of the rebels are too strong and we simply can't do it. But that's not the case here. This is in the Middle East. That should do it. So 6 months or so for the next peace treaty. 6 months. And welcome to the shittiest age in EU4. Let's welcome the shittiest mechanic in EU4. That used to be corruption. Now it's this one in my book, absolutism. Okay, we're no longer overextended, so I'm gonna go straight to +3 stability because I'm not gonna break truces, not any longer. Someone asked me what was the mechanic in EU4 that I hated the most some patches ago, like before absolutism came along, I would say it was corruption, and it would be nigh on impossible to beat it, to dethrone it from my list as the shittiest mechanic ever introduced in EU4. And surprisingly, they actually managed to come up with another mechanic that's even worse, because while corruption forces to wait due to lack of money and lack of monarch points, wait for money and monarch points, this one forces me to fight rebels. And to wait a long time if I wanna avoid fighting those rebels, and increases the repetitive tasks. You know, for example, before absolutism came along, I could increase the local autonomy to ditch the rebels, and I wouldn't lose admin efficiency. So like with +60 from tech, and that's it. With +60 from tech, I could avoid fighting the rebels and conquer at a normal pace for that time. With absolutism, I have to choose between fighting rebels or conquering at a normal pace, as I had before this very shitty mechanic was introduced. So it forces me to wait. I mean, if I ignore it, I'm gonna have to pay more for coring. I'm gonna have to wait more. I have to declare to conquer the same thing over and over again, because I have to fight more wars. So if I choose to suck up to absolutism, then I'm forced to fight the rebels. Or if I go above 100, I certainly will be forced to fight rebels, lots of them. So I guess I have to wait, and like a good buy, be below 100% overextension, like a good cheap, because of the railroading. Anyway, Let's see if we can decrease the local autonomy in enough places to actually go from 80 to from 3 to somehow I have 3 already absolutism, no, to 80. This was a mistake. Let's not do that again. I want provinces with minus 14 unrest up to minus 10. These ones have minus 20 because I've increased the local autonomy. This must be right culture to have such low unrest. This is going to increase the demands to embrace the institution. We're going to have the institution in more provinces. This was probably a silly thing to do. Should have decreased the local autonomy first in the places where I have the institution. It's probably too late. It's probably already too late, but... Okay, whatever. Let's not carry that. It doesn't matter much. We'll eventually have the institution. It's easy to see why I can't go above 100, because I should have like 50 overextension or less now, because I have admin efficiency, more admin efficiency, and I already have -2 unrest in some of these provinces. So it's easy to see that I'll go many of these provinces, if not most of them, where I'm reducing the unrest, will actually have, where I am reducing the local autonomy, will actually have unrest when I'm coring. So if I go above 100, the rebel factions will spread like wildfire, will progress like wildfire and give me rebels. If I stay below 100, the game won't go nuts and give me a chance of actually coring the provinces before the rebels spawn. So I have to behave like a very good boy, very good obedient sheep, and stay below 100 overextension from this point on, at least for the next 30 years. Which is the time needed for these plus 10 unrest modifier to go away. That's dangerous. Do I really need to do that? I guess I do. This must be because of what's it called? Separatism. Not really. I have no separatism here, it's just unaccepted culture. And overextension. It might not be a good idea to exchange your theologian for an inquisitor with all that potential unrest. Yeah, I agree with you. Looking at this, I thought I had more provinces with minus 13, minus 14 unrest, but nope. So I totally agree with you and Signtoast. Is this enough? Yep. Mr. Gongon, I agree with you. Let's ditch these to save some points, because now the coring just became much cheaper. So this has a religious center. Now this is being converted. Are they all gone? Oh, that's great. All the religious centers are gone because we changed to the age of absolutism. Is that it? Indeed, I never cared much with some of these mechanics. But the religious centers are gone. This is not up to date. Tell me that's what's going on. Either that or I'm blind. No modifier here. No modifier over here, so they're gone. which is great, so I can finally start converting Europe to the right religion. Hello, D79, welcome. And the Backstorm. I'm trying to find some low development provinces adjacent to areas of high development. Guess this will do. So, who's next? That's a question. I just went to +3 stability. So doing no CBs, it's kind of sucks, don't you think? After having done that, lovely. This stuff has religious zeal. Weren't you thinking of taking down Moldavia? Yeah, I was. I am. But it can wait. So let's go finish off Chagatai, I think. Change of plans, let's grab that. These guys might want to become a tributary. So I was preparing for an OCB war against Brunei, which would help me kill Sulu and Bhutan, but I'm gonna have to take exploration ideas, so maybe they can wait. I don't know. Let's see the truces. Great Britain 1610, Wallachia 1611. Caradel, when will the truce end? 1615. Let's go after Japan. Damn. So first war with an age of absolutism. Thanks for sitting idle. Next war against Langshang. Do a quick stop over there. While you move towards Japan. This fleet should be enough to take care of Japan. Japan is still at Tech 14. Okay, this should do it. Then we have Uzbek to finish off. Let's do another army check. These guys are completely useless over here. They're being useless. Just wasted money. Let's recruit some cannons to speed up the next war. I clearly need exploration ideas. I wanted religious ideas to start converting faster. But it seems to me I really need exploration ideas. We'll see. Don't forget that one province for Langchang, for the whack-a-mole. This one. Thanks to Backstorm. They were having financial difficulties, so I was pretty confident that this was their entire army. I said I was not going to break truces, but I will probably open an exception for Great Britain. We'll see. Who's next? Japan. Why I cannot find this series on YouTube? It's because I still haven't uploaded it. It's just a question of time until I upload this to YouTube. We have already 2 series going on YouTube right now, 2 series of EU4. I guess it would be a little bit too much to start the 3rd one. I stream a lot and it's very hard to... I mean, since I stream a lot and my videos have like 6 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, 12, 14, whatever the length of the stream, and I upload regularly 1 per day, I can't see how... It's very difficult for, I think, in my opinion, for people to watch all that content and still upload even more. I already have very little viewer engagement. I guess I would alienate the rest if I did something like that. It seems my videos are good for people that wanna sleep, try to sleep, and not for to keep people engaged, or so I've been told. Anyway, I really need to wrap up Japan. Probably I'll break truces with Japan too, just to wrap up these. Focus on other places. I may be able to afford it, especially now that the coring is much cheaper. I did tell you that once that your videos help me sleep, because yeah, so I didn't make that up. No, I knew I was not making that up. I'm trying to say that if some of you didn't believe me, then you can see the testimony from D79 and the Backstorm. Okay, let's go take care of these guys. The sooner the better. Yay! They've created, they've fabricated the claim. Yay! Hooray! Let's celebrate. next dudes to die are gonna be those ones. Then we need to start working on Central America, on what the fuck am I saying? On Peru in South America. Potiguara. Goodbye. Please give me a claim there. Before we go to Peru. Celebrate with war, says Santos. Sometimes I watch Marco for the audio only. It's really nice to have random snippets of EU4 wisdom interrupt the monotony of office work. Thanks, Santos. They're very kind. Let's say goodbye to Shagatai. Finally died after going against Ming countless times and actually surviving for enough time to be killed by the Golden Horde. Yikes. Don't want to core that. That probably already screwed up. Okay, looks like things are under control for the most parts. Let's pick this guy for now. I hope it doesn't die on me, but chances are high that the dude is going to die. Just have to find another one. Let's go to Japan. I still have a claim, right? Yep, until 1627. Only 22 transports. No unrest whatsoever. This is so beautiful. Love the green of that map mode. So we can withstand 42 overextension. I think this is gonna put me above 100, or is it? I don't want to risk it. The world conquest part is almost over. Don't want to risk it. Not after decreasing the local autonomy in so many places. Let's warn Denmark, because I want to release Novgorod too. I hope I don't regret it. Gonna release the Knights. Cyprus. This is going pathetically slow by comparison with the age before absolutism. But on the plus side, we probably have to do slightly less wars. So we probably have to fight slightly less wars, probably just a little bit less, and the coring is much cheaper. Are we ready? Screw the military points, get on with it. Caradel. 16, 15, 5 years from now, it's still a long time. These guys are totally willing to become a tributary. And soon we'll have corruption due to unbalanced research. That's gonna be hilarious. It's hilarious because of the reason I'll have it. It's because I'm behind in military tech. That's because I'll be behind in military tech and not the usual stuff. Like being behind in admin tech or being behind in diplo tech. These guys are actually going to spawn soonish. If I don't do something about it. They'll be above 100 for sure, I think. Yep. What kind of ruler do you have, Golden Horde Mexico? Let's switch the dudes. Why a dude in more admin, so that they can get rid of the overextension faster before more rebels spawn. Because this modifier doesn't last forever. Okay, we need to build some universities. Was forgetting about that. It's one of the age objectives. Let's build them over here. Actually, around all of these. Are we ready, boys? Not quite. Okay, it should be fine. So let's go say hello to Japan. Okay. I guess I'm gonna first declare on Uzbek since everything's ready. Where's the other cannons? Stuck with cannons. What time is this? Wow. It's almost 1 p.m. It's almost time for this stream to end. put an alarm clock 1 hour from now. 1 hour and 11 minutes from now, I'm gonna have to stop streaming. Maybe I'll be able to stream tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll be able to crush England during this stream. Probably not DA79. But probably later today I may be able to do it. We'll see. What a timing. What a great timing for these pretenders to spawn. Shitty luck. Amount of rebels compared to the size of their army is ridiculous. No more, no less than 18 regiments spawned from a country that can have a maximum of 10 without incurring steep penalties. Let's go grab more dudes. Oh, this one's bad. These ones are bad. Luckily, none of this is converted, so let's go murder them. Okay, it's well. They're dead. I'm waiting way too long to attack Japan. Way too much. We'll soon have Tech 15. .48 stuck next door. $11 lights against 22 heavies. That's woods. Let's drop these guys on planes. So let's get rid of these. It's like a magnet to me, for me. It's like clickbait for me. So who's next? That's the question. We have some very important issues here. We have some very big issues with rebels. So we cannot be sound. Not in the near future. Or these guys will collapse. Okay, let's send some dudes over there before it's too late and they grab some ally. I guess I already sent a Stark. But they're taking their time. Their sweet time. Rebels, did they spawn here? Not yet. I'm waiting for the rebels to spawn so that I can move on to the next country. This one. Spawn another colonial nation. Come on, thanks. I don't think they'll dare to attack us. This is the absolutism. But it's profitable. Okay, these guys are done. Let's move on to Caradel. Or someone else. Maybe the cannons should go help with Japan. Why are you stuck here? Because of these bones? Are you sure you want to come here, Japan? The reason why I took an unfortified province first is to speed up the pace at which we can drop troops off in Japan. You know, it's much faster to to drop some troops like this than to do a naval invasion. Way faster. So, Spain. I want to know I want more maps. Namely, I want a map from Peru. But the Caribbean will do. This is, yeah, hills. It's probably gonna engage me over there. The dicks. Seriously, I'm being blockaded from... Yeah, I am. Those guys are in trouble. Might be in trouble. I guess I got too carried away. Let's take a step back. Looks like they're only going for the grasslands, which is awesome for this province. Land movement blocked by an hostile fort, so yeah, because I've split this. These forts just make me sick. Come on. Excuse me. Okay, wonderful. Let's go. I can't split the fucking stack when these guys came from here, now they're stuck. They can't get there because of reasons. Building more transports, but the game is building them all in a single province. Which takes forever and one day to complete. Okay, no reinforcements from there. I think we're strong enough to beat these guys. I hope I'm not wrong. I really do. I guess it was not wrong, fortunately. Could Could you guys please spawn? Let's see if everyone's colonizing. These guys are colonizing. Good. Are you colonizing? You are. Excellent. And you? You're also colonizing. Let's go squash these bugs. It's a silly mechanic. It's a silly mechanic. The Backstorm is saying, oh, is it Spain? Oh, is it? Spain can say no, you're stealing something. They don't really have a say about that. Yeah, but this is a game and developers think that we need to be next door to finally be able to grab a map. There were no places, centralized places with maps, it seems, back in this age. I've made several analogies, like only being able to buy a map when we reach to very near the location instead of actually preparing the. So imagine I'm gonna go on some vacations to a place where I've never been before and I need maps. So according to EU4, I can't buy a map unless I'm next door. That's basically buy it or steal it or whatever you want to call it. That's this. I've said it several times. This is a very silly mechanic, but very silly rule. But what can I say? They know best, right? Now, because I have a ship over here, I'm allowed to steal a map. It's like if the maps were only... It's stupid. I'm not gonna waste time. It's just stupid. It's like, well, it's so easy to steal the maps of the whole world. Let's annoy the player and force him to send the units everywhere, you know, before he can grab the map. Let's give him or her something to do. Even if it's very stupid from a real life perspective, let's do it. Doesn't matter. What matters is that everything must have a cost, even if it makes the game look silly. So the cost, besides diplomat time, is it's also clicking, sending units, to send units. Okay, we have one right religion province over here. Now this is gonna slow down quite a lot, so 5. Five, 12, 17, 21, 26, 33, 40, 49. I don't know, let's convert something over here. Should be far enough. Religious zeal till 1630 because of the bloody religious centers. Okay, I'll be back soon. I need to do something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hello, Granusko. Welcome. Good afternoon. Okay, Uzbek is conquered. We can peace out, right? Yeah, definitely. You're starting to run out of opponents. Develop a little in right religion, right culture, provinces. I'm doing fine, thanks for asking, Renusko. And how do you do? These guys are being annoying, but they'll run away. I mean, I hope you're doing well too, Renusko. These guys should run away like last time. Okay, the universities are ready. What the hell are you doing, Japan? Go hide. Whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it. Go hide. It's better for your health. Oh boy, this I'm gonna have to have so much patience, so much bloody patience to deal with these morons. And with the non-working suppression mechanic inside colonial nations. My history teacher asked me to lead the lesson in school today, so it's going to new school. So, what kind of class did you? I mean, what were you guys talking about during that? I also like history. If you don't mind me asking, that is. World War One and dissolution of Austria-Hungary. Okay. Okay, these guys. This is a good opportunity to actually wipe their army. They're going for this stack, but it's not gonna work. Just saying. It's not gonna work out very well for you, Japan. At least I don't think so. Well, this is woods. If these guys take too long, they just change their minds. The fleet is gonna blockade them. And we just lost a general. Either that or I removed it. Yeah. I don't know, probably the guy died. They're trying to get away. You've seen how they've passed by my fort as if it wasn't there. And they do it again. They're trying to do it again. And probably they will succeed too. Yeah, unfortunately. Well, at least I tried. These are farmlands. They've backed off as expected because we're way stronger than them. Fight way better. Okay, I have a stack here with cannons that I had forgotten about. Let's go pick it, grab it. Maybe we don't actually need it. There's only one fort left. Maybe two. Or this is someone else. It's probably the how they're called. I don't remember the name now. It's a Japanese Ainu. It's Ainu. Still alive. No, I didn't use a general. Silly me. I'm gonna eventually need a theologian, so let's teach these guys. Try to get a theologian. What kind of terrain is this? These are farmlands, but these guys are below. Are not at 100% strength. So who's next? Caradel, 1615 January. So might as well move these troops to the border, to their border. I'm conquering in slow motion. For at least for the next 30 years, I'll have to conquer in slow motion, thanks to the plus 10 unrest in the provinces that I've decreased the local autonomy. Where I've decreased the local autonomy. And because of absolutism in general, the rules that prevent me from increasing the local autonomy under penalty of losing admin efficiency. Let's convert some more stuff. As long as we're converting, as long as we still have provinces to convert, it's fine. We're fine. For now. I'm just making sure everything is a state and has the right culture before I push the button. Looks like I'm gonna have to clean up these guys before actually being allowed to go attack Denmark. due to lack of troops. I do have money and force limits now. Let's fix it. By recruiting more regiments. Hello, money's worth. Are you... hello, Marco. You are an early bird getting all the worms. Never heard that expression, but I understand what you're saying. Thanks for enriching my... well... my, I guess, vocabulary? Is that correct? Maybe not. Let's go over there. I didn't want to engage them, let them go. Oh boy. Let me guess. 0, 0, 0, 0. Well, not bad. The other guy didn't last very long. Well, actually, it seems it did. I'm confusing. It didn't last long enough for this guy to come of age. So we're gonna lose this amazing queen. Sad day for the Golden Horde. Will you go away? Thank you. These guys just picked up a very useless trade. At this point, this is 100% useless. Actually, for a horde, that's, for the most part, that's useless. Well, it's better than being cruel. Thanks again, money's worth. I think I'll be breaking some more truces. I can't stand the slowness of... I'm being very slow at conquering, not because I have to, but because of gimmicks from the game that prevent me from or encourage me to do nothing. And I don't like to sit idle and do nothing. Especially when I have the whole world to convert to a single culture. On one hand, on the other, I need these. So I'm gonna appreciate having some extra admin available. Okay, 97 war score. This should be enough. Hopefully that is. Let's take the coastal provinces. Avoid all the provinces inland. And of course take the forts. Wow, that's all that I can take. Wow. $590 Diplo. That's gonna take a while to get to recover from. So be it. How long will I be above 100? Probably not for a single day. I hope. These are very high development provinces, so we should be fine after the raising. Let's check. There we go. So let's prepare for a truce break with Japan. That's basically what's gonna happen next. Apparently, that won't be enough. Which of course sucks big time, but they'll be reduced to a province or something, or two. Or at most a handful of them. I'm exaggerating for sure. I'm gonna risk it. Who's next? Ooh, I forgot about the rebel problem, but luckily This is all cleared by now. What the hell is going on over here? Why don't we have some rebels? That's because they're below 100. Ha ha ha. Give me patience. Give me patience. Let's hope this is enough to bring their influence down. I really doubt it, but yep. Looks like I'm gonna have to kill some dudes after all. Some tribesmen. It really, 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 really sucks. So let's prepare to do so. There's no way around these. We have to get rid of the states. Doesn't matter anyway at this point. We're gonna have to get rid of the kill all these rebels. Destroy all these states, destroy everything, end up with just one state, and then I won't ever again have to do this. That's why I didn't want to make states, more states, when I finally became the Golden Horde. So I need dudes with cannons and mercenaries. So we have one over here. I thought I had another one. Where is he? Where are they? Right here. Okay, fuck that. Let's combine them all. We have plenty of manpower, and it's gonna speed up things, because some of these will be instant wipes. Some of these fights will be instant wipes. There's a 30-something province around here. Now we're on Now we're gonna have issues with the tribes, because many of these provinces will have lots and lots and lots and lots of fucking unrest. So we're gonna have to fight lots of tribes, man. Thanks to just this one event. Could use a theologian, you know, game. Stop being a dick to me. Fucking unbelievable that at this point in time I have to do this. I guess we'll chill while we wait for the stuff to be cored in Japan. And for truces to end. Unbelievable. The estates don't suck. What sucks is the balance of the estates. The likelihood of these events, it's like it's the same. Having more than 70 influence for the estates is like saying it's like there should be a warning saying over here saying if you go above 69.99, don't ever do that, because we're gonna fuck up the states for you. So never do it. It's the bloody events that make the estates bad and tedious. It's nothing more, nothing else. The events. And even I understand that those events are needed, because then there would not be any downsides to using the estates. But with that said, they might as well make it official, saying never ever go above 70, because if you do that, the states will take over. What I'm trying to say is that the chances of the events actually happening is so huge that it's like they might as well do it instantly after you go, you know. The only thing this is happening only because of the events. And of course the tribes are especially especially bad. They basically don't give you anything positive, with the exception of the manpower and lots of bad stuff in the form of events. And that's without even raising hosts and recruiting the minister, because if I ever did this, then I would be I would be asking for trouble. But this is from a guy that does nothing but to push this button and this button and add provinces to the tribes to try to grab manpower and force limits, and that's it. I don't do anything that gives them influence, and I'm still forced to do this. So it's just shitty balance. I've said several times, in my opinion, the tribes were designed to annoy and nothing else. Okay, raising is very powerful. In my mind, I'm speculating, but I think they thought about how can we nerf it? How can we make the hordes very extremely annoying to compensate for the raising being overpowered? So we have to think of something. Let's think, how can we make them extremely annoying? Okay, I know how to do it. I'm gonna design the tribes, the states, to be excruciatingly bad, excruciatingly annoying, and I'm gonna fuck up their entire economy on top of that. That should do it. And that's basically what they did. The hordes have more demands for land than any other estate in the game. The local autonomy from the hordes, from the tribes, is set at a minimum of 50%, and basically due to the recent state number nerf, the tribes will end up demanding most of the state provinces, if not all of them, to be happy. And if you do that, this is what happens. And I'm not exaggerating. Caradel 1615. Okay, we have estates down there too. The reason why I do this custom path, it's because we don't lose a single day after every battle. So if you only have like one state, if we had the game ever screws us with the events, what we need to do is to kill a handful of rebels to remove the tribes from those provinces, then give them back again. Or just create a couple more of states and be done with it. As it stands, it's simply too annoying. And it's delaying me. Oh shit, I forgot about these guys. And then there's more and more events, more stuff that happens to the hordes that that's ridiculously bad. Like if you ever have a tribal succession crisis and you're overextended, every single one of those provinces will have a rebel stack up to your force limit. So if you have it's unbelievable bad. Every single non-cord province will have a rebel stack on it. And time for this stream is up. I think I can play another 15 minutes tops. Unbelievable that I have to do this at this point. I'm very used to playing with hordes, and I don't think I ever needed to do these as often as I'm being forced to do. So something definitely changed since I've played hordes a lot back in 1.14 and 1.15 with the events. Are we done yet? If it wasn't for this huge stack, I'd probably be out of manpower by now. Most of these fights were instant wipes, so that's probably why I'm not out of manpower. Even though I lost lots of manpower due to the attrition. Shit, wrong button. What the fuck? Could you please... Okay, thanks game. This is wrong. And now I'm gonna butcher all my states. Because it's like I said before, the tribes are completely unmanageable if we become big. All the events forfeiting loyalty, and it's too annoying. The funny thing is you could probably make the tribes happy again by giving them back a fraction of the land. Yeah, I would. But I would be delaying the unavoidable, which was to fight them again later down the road because of exactly the same thing that's making these... That's because of the exactly same thing that's forcing me to do this. So, since I don't like whack-a-mole, I don't like to fight rebels, I'm gonna permanently fix it by just making one state, the one where I have my capital. That will fix it. I'm sure it will. That's what I tried to do the last time this happened, because I was foreseeing that this would happen again, so, you know. What the hell am I doing? Wrong map mode. This is becoming very unpleasant very fast. And always, when I complain that the game is becoming unpleasant, it's because of what? Rebels! Lots of them. And that's even from a guy that does everything to avoid them. The game always finds a way to give you rebels. Because rebels are fun, according to Paradox. If I do everything to avoid rebels in my lands, my vassals do their best to give me rebels. Sharka just declared on my colonial nation. I guess we should do something about it. Am I giving subsidies to these guys? Let's do that in a moment. We're still busy with these rebels. These guys will probably won't last long, so let's go kill them. Great Britain is gonna declare on them, it's just a question of time. Doesn't work, no point pressing that button. These guys were carpeted by zealots, now they're being carpeted by Separatists, these guys were carpeted by separatists, now they're gonna be carpeted by zealots. It's... Give me patience. They still have 3.6% influence from controlling a shitty 3 development province. Okay, I need to end the stream now. I'll probably continue this later today. See you soon, take care. And of course, thanks for the support.